and welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cabazos, and this is episode 2 of WandaVision.
So last episode, we saw a lot of stuff that we did see in the trailers. So we don't know too much more from what we already kind of went into it. We still think that it's possible that Wanda is being watched or like overseen by some people,
captured.
And that this whole world that we're seeing is in her imagination, or a world that she's possibly creating. And I feel like there's some nefarious, probably, characters that are placed, possibly the nosy neighbor Agnes.
Potentially. Only because she might be like a reference to a character in the comics, potentially. But, I mean, we're not sure. Anybody. I'm still waiting for, like, Darcy and then Monica as well, too, at some point. So, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I guess that's probably why they released these 2 episodes at once, so that you could kind of get a little more information.
Yeah, I'm interested to see when Darcy and Monica do show up, because those 2 characters haven't had any interaction with Wanda or Vision. So how are they going to play into this story? Especially Darcy. I feel like Darcy was always just like in the Thor movies. She wasn't even in the last one either.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, if you haven't already, head over to our Patreon, where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. If you want to watch our full-length reactions to WandaVision, we actually upload them over there. So if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below. All
right, let's go ahead and get into it.
What do you see?
Only your lovely rose bushes.
Are you using your night vision?
You have absolutely no reason to be... No!
What the hell?
One of us should really determine the source of that sound.
I'm going to take a look.
It's just a tree?
And look how you seized on the opportunity to redecorate.
This is better, isn't it?
Oh! Scandalous!
Get the light.
It's like
Bewitched!
Yeah.
It's so bewitched. Love that.
Fear not, glamour, for our illusion vow to bring you back exactly as you are. Abracadabra! Ta-ta!
The talent show fundraiser is the most important event of the season, and it's our neighborly duty to participate.
There's a gathering at the neighborhood wash at the public library. And after last night's excitement, I want to make sure this town's security is up to snuff.
After the tree? What'd she notice? Color.
Color. Is that
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
A little helicopter.
What's on it? Is it gonna remind her of something?
The window?
Look, it's the star of the show.
I feel like she's just here to keep an eye on him.
Wanda, can I give you a bit of friendly advice?
Pants.
Is it about the way I'm dressed?
Yes, but
I
it's
was
too
gonna
late
say.
for
Like
that.
the 50s.
I was gonna say, they didn't wear a lot of pants back then. Women didn't.
You get in with Dottie, and it'll be smooth sailing from here on out. Just mind your P's and Q's, and you're gonna do just fine.
It's almost like she got a little bit more modern, like in this next episode. Slightly. This is more of like a 60s kind of look, all of them.
I'm sorry, Dottie. I didn't ask about the chairs.
So you better not ask me if you can chair any committees in the future.
Say, those pants are peachy keen.
Do you really think so? The other ladies are in skirts. I was worried. Those little boys and girls are counting on us.
All of this is for the children.
For the children.
Oh my gosh, it sounded like a cult.
The only reason I didn't clap is because I'm afraid to move. I actually don't know what I'm doing here.
I'm starting to feel that way myself. I'm Wanda.
I'm, Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Could you tell me how often you rotate security patrols? Do you interface directly with local law enforcement? What are your protocols regarding threats such as...
New business actually means another round of Danish.
Raspberry?
Oh, neither for me, thank you. I don't eat food.
I don't eat food.
What I mean to say is that I don't eat food in between meals, but at meal times. Oof, I'm a regular eater machine. I, too, have some top secret gossip to share. Norm here's a communist.
Care for a stick of Big Red?
Oh. Well, hold on there a second.
I don't think I've had that
Did you hear
since
the
I was
man?
like
He doesn't
a
eat
kid.
food.
Is gum food?
Well, my understanding is that it's purely for mastication.
Is he gonna do something?
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Masticate.
Let's see. Is he gonna do something?
Knew
to
you were
him?
such a funny guy. We actually thought you were serious.
Oh, he ate it. Oh. What's
What's
it
that gonna do to him? I know.
I've heard things about you and your husband.
But I assure you, I don't mean anyone any harm.
I don't believe you.
What the heck? Uh-oh, things are getting weird again.
Who is that?
We going to a different decade?
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
Who's doing
Who's doing this to you?
Wanda. What?
Dottie!
Blood, red.
They say a man
That was
is
a
never
commercial.
fully dressed without two important accessories. His Strucker. He'll make time for you.
Hydra?
Oh!
I don't know where he could be.
Oh, he's
shit.
all weird because of the gum.
Wanda, my little cabbage, you look smashing.
He's like drunk or something.
Well, me and the boys were playing a rather thrilling game of horses and shoes. No, that's not it.
Did he like...
Gum gets him like inebriated.
I want to thank you all for coming out to support Westview Elementary for the children.
For the children.
The way they keep
They keep
saying
that's
that.
so weird.
Hello, Westview! Good afternoon! It's so lovely to meet. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. They're all gonna think he's like drunk.
We will lie to you, and yet you will believe our little deception. Human beings are easily fooled due to their limited understanding of the inner workings of the universe. Flourish!
Uh-oh.
They're gonna think it's like a trick, I think.
See there? He's using a rope.
Ah.
A staggering feat of strength!
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna have to like, she's gonna have to do something else.
Illusion.
What are you gonna do?
Illusion.
Oh.
It's paper. Yeah, or cardboard. Yeah.
Is this your card?
Would it not be?
No.
Is this your card?
Vision.
Your card? Is this your card? Is this your card?
Uh-oh.
It's my card.
Pardon me, Herb, have it back.
Vision. No.
I'm doing it.
How are you gonna explain that one?
I know. That's what every drunk person says before they do something stupid.
Oh!
Mirrors?
Is that how mirrors work?
Like, how does that even make any sense? It makes no sense. But, you know, whatever.
I will
I feel like
now
something
make my
big's
wife.
gonna
I
happen.
know. Like, maybe someone's gonna show up or...
Sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh.
She's not even in it yet.
What's in the box?
I feel like they're gonna open it and something weird's gonna be in there. She's gonna have to think of
Yeah.
something on the fly.
She's like, how the hell did I get here?
He's like so drunk. He's gonna find it.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
That really gummed up my works.
Nothing like what you two just did up here has ever happened in the
I
history.
feel like they're gonna like it.
Yeah.
We are so
Hilarious.
Yeah.
For the children again.
And all we had to do was be ourselves.
Well, with a few modifications.
For the children.
What's up with
I
that?
think the children might need some popcorn.
Or wonder.
The children.
What?
No, children.
She's pregnant!
Is this really happening?
Is it?
I mean, I feel like she did it to herself.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it the like
Little helicopter?
helicopter-y thingy?
What is that?
Who? There's little sparklies around him. Is that like a beekeeper?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Bees.
There's bees around. That was on
That was the
on the
signal, symbol.
Yeah.
No.
What? Did she rewind?
Is this really happening?
Okay.
Yes, my love.
I feel like she knows more than she's putting out. Oh! He's colorful.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we moving into the
We're
70s?
moving into, yeah, away from the black and white.
Okay, let's see
Okay.
who's watching. See if they give us anything more.
Wanda.
Wanda.
Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
Wow, they're really barely giving you anything.
have to like piece it
I
together
guess that's
ourselves.
kind of cool, but... So this really felt like we kind of moved almost into the 60s, like just by the way they were dressed and then the way she was dressed and their hair. So it, you know, in the trailer we kind of saw them moving through the decades. So I wonder if like each episode we're going to get closer and closer to present day. Yeah, but when she saw that beekeeper, she was like, no, and like rewound. So I wonder if she's like been going through this and keeps rewinding or something.
Yeah, like maybe like someone's trying to reach her and she doesn't want to go, it seems like. Like the radio, they were saying like Wanda, we saw it there at the end too. There's that sword thing. So in Captain Marvel, when it ended, they showed Nick Fury up on like the base. I'm pretty sure S.H.I.E.L.D., after it ended, that there was a story arc that followed, like that was called Sword Base or something like that. I'm not as familiar with the comics as most people probably are, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Sword, and I wonder if this is like a reference to that. And that could also possibly be how Monica ties into all of this as well, too, because of her connection to Captain Marvel and during those events, at least as a child.
It's also interesting that it seems like the other characters are kind of like, you know, like Dottie, I think was her name, kind of was like catching on. And I'm like, are there other people with her in this joint universe that are from, like, the modern
Like, are they all connected to something and it's like a hive mind almost kind of thing?
Maybe. Or maybe Wanda's doing it to everybody who's captured. I mean, that's my theory. I'm like, we don't know what happened after the events of Endgame. So, I don't know. Maybe they did get captured by who? Don't know. Maybe it's not, like, something bad. Maybe it's, like maybe Wanda went off in her own mind, like kind of couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to reel her back in and she like doesn't want to come back to the present. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's distorting
coping mechanism.
People around her as well and they're trying to get her to stop. Potentially.
That's possible too. Yeah. I mean, I never really thought about that. Like, what if Wanda's the villain in all of this?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
And she's kind of like, maybe, what if this is the entire world? She's like distorting.
Oh, man. Well, you know, they said, like, Phase 4 is going to get into, like, you know, the multiverse and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So, this is our first real taste of that. And now, like, I'm really interested to see how they end up telling this story. Like, is it going to be something really kind of like, okay, she's just contained, she's captured, or is she, like, warping everything? Yeah. I didn't even think about, like, you know, what if it's, like, a good chunk of the world that she's doing this to.
And that could be how they introduce these multiverse characters, potentially mutants. Yeah. Because she warped reality. Who knows?
Or she could, like, join universes together.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe she can bring back characters, like Vision.
Yeah. I mean, whether it's in her mind, whether it's like actually reality that she's manipulating right now, she's currently pregnant, which we did see in like the previews, like the early previews of like, you know, the 2 cribs and like those 2 little pacifiers coming up.
Her twins.
Which we do know in the comics that they did have twins.
Yeah. Which in the comics, she kind of like created the twins out of magic and then they turned out really badly. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing, because they keep alluding to, like, children. They've, like, said it in the last episode. They said it this episode.
It's like a cult almost.
And her twins are kind of a big deal, and that, like, kind of creates the entire rest of her story arc in the comics and stuff. I don't know what they're going to do with that, because if she has those twins, that might set up things for, like, the future and stuff like that, too. So, for future shows, movies, etc. Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, if you haven't already, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. If you want to watch our full-length reactions to WandaVision, we actually upload them over there, so if you want to check it out, the link's down in the description below.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.